Hi guys, welcome to Travel with Austin. I'm Austin, and I'm once again here at the old steam station outside of Parkersburg, West Virginia. Today I'm joined by Dawson, who it is his first time visiting here, and we are going to do our yearly tour. Now, it is very, very early in the year, and we are going to be taking a look at this. You may remember last time we posted it towards the end of the year, but we came in August. And there was lots of concern by me of the roof. So it only has really been four or 5 months since then. The roof is still in bad condition, and the inside, of course, is still trashed. Now, one of the reasons I am doing this so early is because there has been talk of the local government, I guess you could say, whether that be Parkersburg or Lubeck or, maybe the whole state, wanting to tear this place down because they think it is an eyesore and, of course, becoming a safety concern, especially after the Lockmaster house burnt down in early 2023. Now, from what I understand, this is owned by the federal government, not the state government. So unless they can get the federal government to deed it over to them, I don't think they are allowed to do that, but I'm not sure if there's some sort of nuisance property law or something that they can invoke. But as long as this place is standing, I will continue to come here every year and document it. Now, if this is for some reason your first time watching one of these videos, let me explain a bit about this place. So this is known as the lock house or the steam station. Now, I will admit my own understanding of how this place worked is not as good as it should be, but from what I understand, they would use the boilers here to produce steam that would open and close the lock that used to be here. So there actually used to be a wicket lock here, and when this place was still operating, this is where they could open and close the lock from, and you can see one of the big boilers right there. And of course you can see the big window that would have a direct view towards the Ohio River. Now, along with that, the lockmasters would live in this area, and since they pretty much always had to be on call or one of them had to be working, there are actually 2 houses up the hill there that they would have lived in. One sadly was burnt down. They do believe it may have been arson. And the other one is still standing but falling apart. Another one of their safety risks that they quoted. Now, they lived so close because they could be needed whenever, but when they were over here, they also had, an area to relax. So this area right here, where you can see there was a fireplace and the turret windows, was most likely a place where when you were on call here and watching the river, you would be able to relax, but you did have a constant view of the river, the lock, and anything that could be coming through it. Now, of course, as you can see here, there is no more lock here. The lock was actually moved, and there are more modern day locks basically a few miles on either side of this. And now the old lock house sits here crumbling. It is a very popular place with urban explorers because you can come here and explore it and no one's really gonna bat an eye. It's also a place where a bunch of teens party. Apparently some of them decided to bring eggs, which you can see the egg cartons there, and egg parts of the inside, which, I don't know, that just doesn't make sense to me. And we actually saw some people that were here presumably for birding because they were looking with binoculars and cameras with zoom lenses, but even they took a stop to come and look inside here. Now in the top floor here, you can see that the roof is actually at its worst. So, yeah. That is definitely not good and not going to help this place at all. Luckily, the floor under here is concrete, so that should hopefully stay for a while. Now, we do have this drop-off section here, which was most likely used as some sort of lift. And then as we come out here, you're gonna see this platform, which above this was most likely a storage area, I'm guessing. I've actually never noticed this before, but it looks like there is a little ladder there that could have flipped down for them to climb up. Oh. And then over here in the turret tower, we have the big boiler. So you can see this is massive. Takes up the whole turret tower on the second floor and even past it. You can see there is a ladder here. I know some YouTubers like Naomi and Bonnie have climbed up it. However, I am not going to climb up it. I am not a fan of heights at all. And as far as I know, it's empty, other than some junk inside of it. And that is really all there is to show here. That is all for the steam station for our yearly visit. But don't worry, because we still have the remaining house on the hill to take a look at. And if you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe and like this video to stay tuned for that exploration. And once again, thank you guys for watching.